No. Try
Brother,
again.
don't,
Try
brother,
again.
you just asked me. This why I ain't gonna do this with you, man, because you're not ready, man. If you
That's
want to think that,
wrong.
can I
JJ,
No,
that's
finish?
hold
wrong,
on.
brother.
Well, you
Yeah,
gotta
let
let
me
him get
go,
it out,
bro.
and then debunk him, and you gotta let him get it out though.
Yeah. Ah, man. Okay, so the first inscription that scholars specifically labeled Paleo Hebrew in modern time was the Royal Stewart inscription found in Jerusalem in 1870. And I can pull a source up for it and read it to you. This
In what
script,
year?
it said 1870
Mm.
because the script, because the script is almost identical to Phoenician, which European scholars have been studying since the 1750s. They could sound out the letters immediately. The challenge was not the alphabet, but piecing together broken stones. But I'm gonna ask you this: how do you figure that a couple of stones, which has been debunked, prove that you're an Israelite? The Native Americans, Paleo Indians, been over here for thousands of years before Hebrew Israelites was ever a nation. So, are you
Mm.
saying that? Are you saying that they didn't come? So when was they supposed to come over here? You answered that during your time, bro. But so
No, no.
listen, bro, ain't
JJ,
no,
JJ.
bro. It ain't my. This is why I don't want to do this with you, bro, because you don't know how to go back and forth. This is what people do with me. They want to just jump in when they feel like it. That's crashing out when you jump in the front of my train. That's crashing out. Ain't no crashing out when I be like, hey, bro, it's my turn to speak. That's the picture they're trying to paint, but that ain't how it go. So what I'm saying to you, man, those stones are debunked. Go look it up. Nobody's
Well,
going off there no more.
let me hold on 1 second
Go
before
ahead,
you go,
Cosmo.
Omar. Before you go, Omar. One, what would settle this, if it's actually ancient Paleo Hebrew or if it's modern Hebrew, is to actually pull up the stone and let's go look at the stone and see
Yeah,
if it's modern Hebrew
Here,
or it's
let's
Paleo
pull up.
Hebrew.
Let's
Because
I
pull up.
have it,
and
Cosmo.
then
I have it, Cosmo.
hold on,
I
wait.
have the song.
Hold on. We want to see specifically the one in 1860 because
Hey,
JJ just
this
defined
is
that it was translated and turned over to where they start
In
rehashing
eight
this old dead.
in
Listen.
1870.
Stop
oh,
talking, bro.
man.
God damn.
Yeah,
You make it
yeah.
hard.
Salaki. Salaki
Yeah,
Cosmo.
he
Yeah,
do.
man. That's all I'm saying. You be doing that a lot, man.
Yeah, he do it to me all the time too. That's why it's
But
kind of hard to have a conversation with
what I'm saying is to
him.
get to the bottom of this, to actually see if it's Paleo Hebrew, remember it was found before the Hebrew was rehashed up and they learned to sound it out again from the Phoenician and everything like JJ just proved. What we saying is that happened in 1870. Show that one that was from 1860 and bring it up on the screen don't
Yeah,
have modern Hebrew, but got Paleo Hebrew. That'll shut down all the conversation because if they found it before the Hebrew was rehashed up, because remember it was a dead language.
facts.
So if they found it here, it's probably, even though they saying it's fake, it's leading towards credence that it probably was, even though it was left at some time. It don't make it ancient, but you dig what I'm talking about? Because what also JJ says is that that's a problem with all that stuff. With especially with the Decalogue and the Lost Lunar Stone, the Back Creek Stone
Right.
is that there ain't no patina. You dig what I'm talking about? So
Right.
that's a problem. So to lend credence to what you saying though, bring up that one from 1860 and show it, and we can
Who do
see
I
if
show
it
the
got.
picture? That was my next question.
The crazy thing
How
is,
do I show the
Cosmon,
picture? How do I show the
these
picture?
brothers up here
Share it.
talking about
Salaki
American,
OTK.
they talking about American history when that ain't even they field. These
Right.
niggas on another playing field over there. And this is what I'm
Mhm.
trying to tell A1. A1, I'm not cutting nobody off. Oh no, none of that. But when they talking about my field with this American Indian shit, dog, I'm superior with this shit. That's how I feel. Dog, you got to check in with me because ain't none of that gonna fly by me. That Decalogue Stone, all of that stuff is fake. And this
I
is
told
the book where they get it
you.
out of right
Get
here.
him,
The 10 tribes not the 12 tribes, the 10 tribes of Israel. And the
I tried
true
to save
souls.
him.
Right. And they will get into that. Like A1, boy, your boy surgical with this American Indian or this American history stuff, A1. I'm just saying, I'm sorry. My apologies, but I'm real cocky when it come down to this. Now, when it's something I don't know, I sit back and I watch. But JJ already know how I get. Omar know how I get. Cosmo know how I get, brother. So my apologies, man. I know you got to run your panel. No, I'm talking to A1. I'm talking to my brother right now.
Don't apologize,
so
OTK.
That's why I respect that. But A1, boy, your boy surgical. OTK. Boy, A1, you got a diamond in the rough, right, with OTK. You just don't know it.
I wanted to hear from you, OTK. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to hear from you, brother. I'm not cutting you out of nothing like that.
A1. Niggas scared me, A1.
OTK,
like on some real
OTK.
Shit. And I throw that out there.
OTK, real quickly. I want to hear you specifically talk about this, the Seminole people and some of their customs.
No, bro. No.
You better handle this.
You can't run. You can't run from
this.
No,
battle.
I can talk about it. I can talk about it. No,
listen.
I know.
You need to finish the engagement that you in.
I'm ready.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
But
I'm ready.
What JJ is telling you, JJ, like, I'm telling you, like, yo, all the facts are fake. Because you're talking about the 1800s. Now I'm going to ask you, when was the first so-called Sephardic Jews, Maristo Jews, Converso Jews was coming over here, bro?
So first
what year
OTK,
you got in your history? I'm asking you.
I got the answer, but I'm saying first OTK. From what I pulled up, it said that the evidence, the based upon the evidence in the research, it said that the expert knowledge was split. It was split. So you had certain people saying that it was validated, and you had another half saying that it was a hoax. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead, brother.
You know the ones that agree with that, all the ones that agree with that, those was your theologian scientists. They was in religion.
No. Let's pull names.
Split science bro.
No.
Listen, religion is what split science up.
Let's pull
bro.
names. Let's pull names.
Hold up.
Let's pull names of some of these researchers that said it was a hoax. And let's pull names of some of the researchers that said it was true.
Right now, bro, right now, dog, bro, and I got respect for you, bro. I swear. But right now, bro, you seeming like not even a track star. You seeing like somebody that gets bubble guts and leave out the building before they fight, bro.
Come on, cuz.
I know. Listen, OTK. Every time I said something, JJ, I ain't gonna front. I'm not gonna say. I can't say JJ ran. JJ gave a retort, and every time he said something, I pulled something up to give an opposite retort back. So don't get me wrong. Have I been pulling up retorts that disagree with JJ, and I'm not gonna front. JJ been pulling up retorts that disagree with my Jones too.
So
no matter if y'all agree with it or disagree with it. Thank you.
So now you 50-50.
That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
So now you 50-50 now. Shout out to JJ, because now he ain't 100% ISUPK no more. He's 50-50 now. Shout out to JJ.
No, you know. Hold on. First of all, even though I disagree with JJ, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like JJ is just some bum that don't know what the hell he's talking about. I never said that.
Bum, man.
JJ, don't get me wrong. I disagree.
I'm laughing
I
at Kyle.
disagree. Hold on. I disagree with JJ
a
saying,
scrub,
but
bruh.
hold on.
JJ a
I
scrub
have to hold
when
on.
it come
I
to
have to be
info,
honest.
man.
JJ ain't no bum that just come up here just saying stuff. So yeah, we battling right now. JJ pulled out some good stuff. I pulled out some good stuff. JJ ain't this ain't JJ first rodeo, and I understand that.
Hey, listen,
And JJ is not a bum.
Hold on.
And JJ is not. And JJ is not a bum.
A lot, bro.
I think that's giving him kind words.
You stutter a
We can
lot
keep-
because you thinking
we can
more
keep
than
dialoguing,
you
though.
thinking faster than you talk, or you studying because you making shit up.
Leave him alone, man.
Brother,
Let's
I'm
let him
looking at
live,
the
man.
information in front of me.
Let's leave him
I'm
alone,
looking,
man.
I'm looking at the
He's
information in
crazy.
front of me. I'm looking at the
My bad.
information in front of me,
And
brother. I'm looking
Mrs.
at the
Muhammad, we
information.
don't mean no harm. to the
No, JJ. Let's keep going, brother. Because
All
like
right,
I
my
said,
turn. Okay, my turn.
you
The back was my
Salaki, I'm
turn.
gonna mute out. I'm gonna mute out.
Okay. All right. The Bat Creek Stone is not an ancient artifact. It is a textbook 19th century hoax. The Smithsonian, which owns it, now lists it as such. And the consensus among archaeologists is that the tablet is a hoax. Here's why. The inscription was copied from a modern book upside down. In the 1970s, Cyrus Gordon flipped the stone and read it as Paleo Hebrew. Watch this. For the Jews. That reading made it famous among pre-Columbian contact believers. Archaeologists Robert Manford and Mary Quast traced the exact source. They concluded the inscription is not genuine Paleo Hebrew, but rather the 19th century forgery, and that it was most likely copied from the General History, Encyclopedia, and Dictionary of the Freemasons, a book extensively repeated during the latter half of the 19th century. I got the sources here. The forger copied the Masonic illustration of Paleo Hebrew letters, but did not realize the illustration was printed backwards. When Gordon turned the stone right side up, he was actually reading the copy the way the forger had mistakenly carved it. Number two, the archaeology on the mound does not match. There you go. The stone was allegedly found in 1889 by John Emmert under the skull in the Bat Creek Mound 3 in Tennessee during the Cyrus Thomas Mound survey. Thomas first said it was Cherokee. That was impossible. The Cherokee writing system was invented in 1819.
That's crazy.
And the mound itself dated back to the Woodland period hundreds of years earlier. Copper bracelets found with it.
Crazy. 100 years earlier. So that language was out, that writing system was out since the 1700s, as far as they know. You know, that's crazy word. Hey, JJ. Hey, listen, I knew. Welcome home
Somebody
to
called her
JJ.
Amalam.
Welcome home to JJ. I told you, I'm gonna make you a soldier, a real soldier, bro. I'm gonna make you a real warrior. The one.
Listen, cuz
Can I speak when y'all done patting each other's shoulders?
Well, man, damn. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Okay.
Know when to walk away, know when to
JJ.
run.
Hold on, JJ.
I ain't done with my story.
JJ.
I ain't done.
JJ.
Hey, my dog, Omar.
And I'm not done either.
OTK.
Go ahead.
OTK. I'm
Let
just
him-
gonna go right quick.
Hold
Mr.
on.
Muhammad, we ain't trying to do your husband
He
like
gotta get
that.
some get back. He gotta get some get back.
Yeah,
Get
let
it, bro.
Omar talk. Y'all let Omar
All right,
talk.
go ahead,
Y'all let
Omar.
Omar get in real quick.
All right.
Go ahead,
All right.
O. Go
All
ahead,
right.
O.
So you know, I am gonna be genuine. I am gonna be genuine. The favor and the odds are leaning on JJ's side, but what I will say, it says that the majority of scholars call it a hoax. But there are scholars that say that the genuines, that the markings are genuine. That's all I'm saying. So as far as us going back and forth, like I said, I have no respect to person. I gotta be honest. As far as what these are saying now, until I can get into my other notes and find my other notes, as far as what we talking now, it is leaning on JJ's side. You know, I can admit that. I can admit that. I
Hey,
can
bro, I'm
admit
sorry.
that.
Hey, listen,
Dog,
I'm
that's
sorry for
grown
trolling you.
I
man
can
shit,
admit that.
Omar.
But
Let's
That's
go.
I
grown
can admit
man
that.
shit.
Hey, Omar.
Word, that's grown
Like
man
I say,
shit.
brother. Yeah, OTK. Let me
Yeah,
say this, brother. You're a good brother,
that's
man. But
grown
I only
man.
only did that because I wanted you to see how I feel when I be up here. I mean, why this dude trolling me? So I
That
just
don't mean
kept trolling you.
JJ.
Hey,
That
man,
don't
it's all good, family. It's all good.
listen. Like I said, it's slight. Okay, so if I was to give it a percentage right now,
What it do?
I would say it is lean based upon what we brought out so far. It is leaning towards your side. And guess what? I'm gonna be gracious and I'm gonna be fair. I would even say it's leaning towards your side 60-40. 40 my side,
I take that.
40 my side, 60 your side. But this is why I still got pushback. Is because
Right.
they're saying that the consensus is leading toward what you're saying is being a hoax. But there are experts specifically in this area of studying if the artifact is authentic or non-authentic. There's still a plethora of scholars that's leaning toward my way. So this is what so this is why I'm saying, well, I would still have a valid pushback, even though 60 your side, 40 my side, is because even if we go back and we look at Christ and what the consensus
Damn,
is, what they gonna
bro,
say?
you gave me a
Hold
good
on.
number,
What
or
what are they gonna say?
you gave me a
He's
good
not a
number on them
Negro.
3 zips.
But but
But
but, but
boy, I
still
ain't gonna lie, another
but
nigga
still
trying to tell me they
OTK
got another number.
OTK 30 more seconds and then I'll let y'all brothers go. 30 more seconds. So if we look
Alright,
at
yeah.
if we look at other consensus, if we look at other consensus, there's other consensus when you talk about Egypt that disagree that Egypt is so-called black. Now, me personally, I know for a fact that Egypt was black, and I can't refute that. I can't refute that. But if we go to the consensus and look at that, I think the consensus would be wrong. Here's the thing where I say I still have a dog in the fight, is because coming from my point of view, if not the majority is agreeing with me, then guess what they would have to do? What they would have to do, they would have to pull the books and they would have to start to fold them over and they would have to start to rewrite everything. So when it comes to the consensus, what do you think they're gonna do? They want to make it easy. They're not gonna pull all the books back and all the other evidence that side with me on what I'm saying, pull that back and then say, you know what? That evidence makes more sense. They're going to go with the consensus because that's the easy way to go. They ain't going to want to pull them books back and have to spend all those hundreds of years to rewrite things. So like I said, I still have a dog in this fight, even though I do give JJ 60 to my 40. I still got a dog in the fight. I'm gonna mute out.
So
Go ahead, brother.
you done concede, bro. You done concede, man. But the only
No,
thing
I
you
didn't
didn't
concede.
do.
No. I'm not conceding. I'm not
Bro. We
conceding.
just listened to you. When I talked for that long, A1 cut me off. God damn, OTK, let JJ finish, man. You gave us a whole soliloquy. I know y'all heard that. I don't know if he just had jumped back in or what. But anyway, bro.
No, I'm
listen,
done for the. Hey, listen, I'm done for the night, man. I gotta get up
and I
early.
agree with you. I
No,
agree.
you want to
No,
run now?
JJ.
Go run, JJ.
JJ. No,
Let's go
JJ,
10
you
minutes.
got
One
to
more other
finish this
subject.
off, man. I'm just
Let's
telling my
let's
brother
go
what
10
he
minutes.
sound
Another
like
subject.
real quick, JJ. Omar.
Let's go 10 minutes. Another subject, JJ. 10 minutes.
Hey,
One more
Omar.
subject. 10 minutes.
I
10
feel
minutes.
like you, Omar. I
5
respect
minutes.
you. Hold up, Omar. God damn, bro.
No,
I respect you
remember.
because you did get Omar. Chill out, bro.
I got the
Goddamn.
lag, brothers. I got the lag in my.
Is your mouth on automatic?
I got the little lag in my Jones, but I'm gonna mute out right now. My apologies.
No, that ain't no
I got a
lag,
lag.
bro. You hearing
It is
exactly
a
what's
lag.
going on. Don't blame that on no lag. Stop it. I know what a lag is. Anyway, I appreciate you though, because I'm about to dip off, bro. That's all I'm telling you. I'm about to dip off. I appreciate you for saying that, you know what I mean? His information is leaning more to his side than yours is leaning to your side. I appreciate that. With that, that sounds like a concedement, but yet I ain't through, bro. I'm coming back for you. I respect that, man. That's how you supposed to have a conversation rather than just arguing and fighting and all of that. And shout out to JJ. This the most patient I ever seen JJ tonight. Maybe it's because Cosmon was up here and I was up here that
They
he
know
know
I
he
get
had
on
to
his
be.
ass.
You know what I mean? He know he got to be
Shout out my brother
on 10
JJ.
toes. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Shout out my brother
JJ7K,
JJ.
my goddamn cousin. You know what I mean? Hey, A1, I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate all of y'all, man. I'm out. Hey, great conversation, man. I hope y'all don't stop. I hope y'all keep going in, man, so I can just sit back and just laugh. I'm about to roll up and laugh for the rest of the night, man. Word. Hey, JJ, call me tomorrow, bro. I got a home for you, bro. Trust me. No, them Israelites don't love you. Them Hebrews don't love you. Them Christian apologists don't love you, bro. I love you. I got you, bro. Come on home. Omar, come
I
on
love
home.
JJ.
Roy
I,
Chess,
I love
come on
JJ.
home.
I just
I'm
disagree
calling
with him.
all of y'all home. Hey, listen, if I convert and bring all three of y'all home, dog, I know I did my mission on my IMS type status. Indian Missionary Society. All I do is go around and convert people to their original bloodline. Do your genealogy. Find out who you is. Don't let no book tell you who you is. All love.
I respect you, OTK. Much love and shalom to you too, brother. No sweat. I love you too, brother. JJ ran though.
Yeah,
You still there,
I was
Cosmon?
trying to help you, bro. I was trying to.
You nah, Cosmon. You like I said, you know what I'm saying? I want a fair fight. I want a fair fight. That's just like it's me, the Chicago brother, and it's my brother Cosmon from next door, my Detroit brother.
Right.
And we outside, and we throwing down to get, you know, we throwing down to get some niggas from the other side. You know what? Cosmon, yo, if I say if Cosmon feel that I'm getting more than I can handle, he may jump in. But guess what? Even if I am losing the fight, and I tell Cosmon, nah, don't jump in. I want it myself. And if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Now, if we fight to a tie, we fight to a tie. If we fight that he gets 60 and I get 40, so be it. But this ain't over. This ain't over. And he ran. He wanted to come in and prove his point. I gotta dig. I'm gonna get to my notes, and that's cool. And I know that sounds crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't even supposed to be the thing that we were supposed to be talking about. But I get it though. And I respect where Cosmon coming from, and I still respect my brother OTK, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need Cosmon to jump in and come help me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was just playing when I was saying I was helping, but I was trying to
No,
get.
I know.
But I was trying to get down to the brass tacks of this because one is saying that it's not Paleo Hebrew, one is saying it is. Why don't we show it and debunk it one way or the other? You know what I mean? We still
like
never really did get down to that, but he did kind of read off and the thing of what I already kind of knew. But
well, it leaned this way. No, Cosmon, like I said, it as far as what we said, leaned toward his way. And like I said, I admitted that. Now, do that mean that I concede? Absolutely not, because I got more proof. But the thing is, I don't have my book up here with more of my notes up in here. I was kind of going off more of off the top of the head, and then I was going off of what I can pull up. Now I got other sources and things to more, sort of, prove my point. But as far as right now, I have no respect for person. Hold on, I don't even have respect to persons over myself. JJ got the better. He got the better.
Yeah. Listen.
It's not nothing bad to say. I'm not saying he got the better of me, but because he's right.
Why you keep explaining? Stop explaining. You dig what I'm talking about? My thing is, put some frozen peas on that. You dig what I'm talking about? You'll be all right in the morning. It's gonna be a whole new day. Right back at it. You dig what I'm talking about? You just pick yourself, dust yourself off. You catch him on the rebound. You dig what I'm talking about?
What I should have did, Cosma, I should have pressed him on some other issues to where I caught him saying things that I can easily debunk too. That I can hold on. And it won't be no 60-40. And it won't be no 60-40. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing is, I notice normally when it comes to Bible, and then we jump into these conversations, I get way more attacked because when it comes to the population on people saying, okay, do we agree with it or no? Of course, I already know people is coming in as Bible haters, so my back is against the wall, and I got to battle many
people that rock with Bible than not.
Not on these stages. I'm talking about on these stages.
Okay.
Not outside these stages. On these stages. So I did wanted to have another quick 10-minute dialogue with JJ on another subject that I heard him say something that he made multiple errors against. And I told him he can get 5 minutes. I get 5 minutes to lay my premises at least that way, because the way I felt, I got attacked. So I had to play defense. I couldn't put somebody else's ideology against the wall and attack them. So that wasn't 100% fair. Even though JJ did get the 60-40, I didn't have a chance to attack him and have his back against the wall and have him pulling all these sources for him to defend.
Doing all that talking, you should have been in attack. You should have been in attack mode.
You know what? And I fucked up.
You could have attacked with the information.
I effed up.
You could have attacked with the information. First thing you should have did was made him prove it. Right? That we understand that the people was looking at it upside down. What was the language that did it read in Hebrew when you turned it right side up? See,
I forgot to bring that up.
This is
no, don't, Cosmo. Don't tell me where I went to fault at, because I was taking notes and I know exactly where I didn't expound more and talk less about something, and where the areas on where I needed to talk more and pull those sources. So
you got it, champ.
I don't want the leg up on it. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta fall on my sword, if I gotta fall on my sword, I'm gonna fall on my sword by my own self.
Yeah, that's how losing starts. You dig what I'm talking about? Leaning onto your own understanding. Even the God told you don't even do that. But you go ahead, bro.
He got it. But still, I would love if he was to come back up on here, because I know he listening. If you want to come up here and we dive into a quick another subject, 10 minutes, he get 5 and I get 5 off of another subject.
I don't think JJ gonna want to come back up here and
listen. I know he ain't gonna come back up on here.
It might, he might, and then he might dust you off. He might black your other eye and it be
Look, look,
you be up here
that,
looking like
that's
a
not gonna
raccoon.
happen. That's not gonna happen. But because another
What's the-
subject,
what's the-
another
what-
real quick, Cosma, and then I'm gonna let you cook. The other subject I wanted to have the 10-minute dialogue. He get 5 minutes, I get 5 minutes quickly.
What's the question?
Quickly.
What is you talking? What's the what
Who
y'all-
is salvation according to the biblical text? Who is salvation for?
Mhm.
Because I heard what he said before, and I know where he stand, and he knows where I stand. So I just want to have a quick 10 minutes. He get 5, I get 5 quickly. I won't interrupt him. He shouldn't interrupt me if you want to jump back up here. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you want to do that because JJ might
Yes.
surprise you, and you think he gonna come one way and he gonna come another way.
Come back up, JJ. Come on.
It might be
Come on,
ugly.
come on, Lions Den. I know he listening. I know for a fact he is.
Oh shit! You say he ducking? He ain't ducking in the ground. I don't think JJ. doing it.
No, you know what?
A1
Look,
probably sleep.
JJ,
A1 probably
JJ,
sleep. He ain't on the line. Right?
JJ is one of those dudes. Once he get the little upper hand a little bit, he gonna leave and run off instead of finishing the fight.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
so really,
You know what I'm saying?
he's really not a game dog.
Yeah. He's gonna do what they call what's that kind of warfare that you do when you out on the battlefield? And you throw you throw a little bit. Hold on. You hit and run. Yeah, he's gonna use a hit and run strategical point to throw a little bit, and as soon as he get the upper hand, he's gonna leave. That's cool.
Damn. I don't think JJ gonna do that. I don't think he'll do that.
I got time. I got time tonight. I got time tonight. I hold on. But like I said, no respect of persons, and I understand. I'm on the West Coast, so I know it's late. Well, it ain't late for me. You know, it's 12:38 where I'm at on the West Coast.
39.
So I know JJ is on the East Coast. So them
Right.
y'all, Detroit. Well, I think Detroit is still on Midwestern time. That's 2 hours.
No. We on
Y'all
East-
3 hours? Y'all 3 hours?
It's 3:40.
Okay, Salaki. So I know you, A1, JJ is 3 hours ahead. But
Yeah.
if JJ want to entertain it right quick, we can go ahead and do it. If not, that's cool. We can do it another time. I will be more prepared. I will be
JJ
more
basking
prepared.
in his glory right
but-
now. He
but-
came up here.
But
gave him a
I didn't
quick
tap out.
fade.
Hold on, real quick. I didn't tap out.
Hey, brother,
still
why
got-
is you
I still got more
explaining it?
information
Why
to
is you
give,
doing all
but-
this explaining, brother? You wasn't doing none of this when JJ was here.
Because that
But you up here telling me, I don't want to hear it. We can talk about something else. You dig what I'm talking about? Because you ain't had none of that
another
smoke.
subject.
while he was here.
Shoot another subject. Because you know what? And to be fair, I respect what you said, Cosmon. I don't want to go into a diatribe or mention another man's name when he left the
Yeah,
stage. And he's not here to defend himself. So respectfully, me and you can go into a little quick conversation. That's if you got time. Because like I said, I know y'all 3 hours ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say it's getting a little late too. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm gonna probably check out myself, man. Y'all look, man. Y'all go to Cosmon Cal TV, man. You don't got an OG.
I'll subscribe to you.
You really been there.
I'll subscribe to you, good cuz. I'll subscribe to
Man,
you.
Salute,
be getting your
brother.
notifications.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all be the change y'all want to see, man. Change the algorithm, man. They hide the good stuff. I'll never reach the algorithm, ever. Don't matter how many lessons. I'll never be the popular guy, but I'm okay.
Nah,
with
so
it because,
what,
hold on, bro.
no, I was just finna say
What I'm gonna say.
I don't get your updates. So I know for a
See?
fact they be kind of what's that word, shadow ban? I don't be
Yeah.
getting your updates.
See?
So I literally have to click on your channel and see if you on talking or not, because I don't get none of your updates. And I hold on, and I'm subscribed, and I got all my bells on for you. That's all I want to say. Salaki though, my bad, brother.
No, it's all good. You dig what I'm saying? We ain't tripping. You dig what I'm saying? But like I was saying, man, you ain't got no OG been there, done that. You dig what I'm talking about? Sit down, kick some hip hop with you, blaze a blunt with you. Yeah, you dig what I'm talking about? Get some money with you, right? And then turn around and break down sinoluminescence. You don't got OGs like that no more. Why you got me? Use me up. You dig what I'm talking about? I ain't here to lip wrestle, beatboxing with niggas, mealy mouthing. You dig what I'm talking about? I just want straight facts, cut and dry. You dig what I'm talking about? And we can deal with it and make grown folks decisions after that. But you dig what I'm talking about? Y'all make sure y'all sub to the big homie, man. Come through, kick it, call me, ask me about stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? Because really, y'all get me started on things. You know what I mean? Just the question, just lead to answers. You know what I mean? It leads directly to answers. You know what I mean? And hearing other people's way of thinking, you know what I mean, helps in my overall, what I like to call teaching process. I like to just keep it real simple and real. I tell you, I show you in the literature, and then I point at it in reality. You know what I mean? It's hard to debate anything like that. If I'm showing you why I'm saying what I'm saying, right? Textually, and then I turn around and point at it objectively. It's tough. You know what I mean? So, listen, while I'm here, use your homie up, man. You know what I mean? Come through, kick it, man. When I go live, man, y'all go live and come share. I'm not like that. Spirituality is not what they told you it was. Spirituality these days is we gonna fight. Yep, whoop your ass. But then when I'm done, I'm gonna heal you up. If you real old school, you know what I'm talking about. You fought every one of your best friends. Why? Because even you wanted to see him under pressure. Look, man, all praises to the ever-present creator, the one who always was, is, and ever shall be. Salute to those who stand by that great spirit, the ever-present creator, man. Shout to the creator gang. Shout to the four horsemen, Malachi Maccabee, Daryl Kyle's mom, yours truly, the Kyle Kicker, and Sila Shalom. You dig what I'm talking about? And shout out to all the good people. You know what I mean? Y'all my people. I ain't worried about no skin color. We ain't worried about where you're from, who your daddy is, what your grandma name. We don't worry about none of that. Are you good? Can I trust you around my children? Huh? Who you helping? That proves who you are, huh? And that makes you my family. All you got to do is be good. Listen, all things are coming, y'all. Don't matter what religion or understanding you come from, every one of them says all things shall be revealed. Things that are in the dark shall be brought to the light. Every one of them. From the Avestas on down. So you dig what I'm talking about? It's just about having your eyes open, being able to perceive and understand what you're actually seeing. And then this the crazy part, because a lot of us see it, right? And then we don't believe what we see. We'll figure out a way to make ourselves not understand what we seeing. Oh, it's a hoax. It's a game. It's not real. It's a, you know what I mean? You'll explain it away, right? And causing a lack of knowledge. You know, but it's coming the time. It's coming the time, y'all, that we're in the end of the day, you're gonna have to start loving on each other. That's that on that. When y'all gonna take an extra love on a nigga pill? Hmm? When you gonna clip some coupons and take it back to Walmart and get a help a nigga? You dig what I'm talking about? Package. We're gonna have to start loving on each other, y'all. That's the thing the ancients knew that we forgot.
I'm not the West, bro. I appreciate it. You're thinking this.
Huh? They forgot. They throw so many things in our face. You got to work 8 hours. You got to do this. You're paying for things that are free, like water and lights and shelter, even. Food, clothing, shelter is the American way. You shouldn't pay for that. Who do you owe rent to? Who said America owned this shit? I mean, the United States government. Who said it? Who they buy it from? Can I see a receipt? Or just is it a show of power? They ain't made none of it, so they can't own none of it. It's why you got to do your heritage. This is why they tell you from Africa. So you never look under your feet. Huh? One day the folk is going to get back right. Y'all don't even know why this place is called Amaruca. Huh? Amaruca or Amaru means they like to say the plume serpent or the they like to call it the land of the big soul. It's actually Amaru means great spirit. Ka means land. America or Amaruca means land of the great spirit. This is why, irregardless to if they are true indigenous aboriginals or even those we taught who we now call Native Americans and our Inuit brothers who are niggas and indigenous to America. Right? Even them, even the true Native Americans got taught by the true American Indians about the Great Spirit. So even the fake niggas praise the Great Spirit, let alone the real American Indians. Huh? So who you praising? Where your focus at? Huh? You can't listen. You can't do for them babies right if your focus is not the creator. Because to do for the babies is to do for the creator. To do for the creator is to do for the babies. The focus is wrong. This is why everything else is going to fail. We live in a republic today. The next highest above that is societies and fraternities, brotherhoods. But the next higher than that is no government. That should tell y'all how truly far we are out away from real change. Just a little insight on prophecy. Remember, it's not guesswork. Right? Love, life, balance out there, man. Y'all blow that keep blowing that Super 7 in the air, man. Do something good, man, right? Do something good with your life and then turn around and do that good for somebody else. Watch your life change. You know what I mean? Shout out my boy A1, man. Titans Debate League. You know what I mean? Coliseum of Arguments, man. Everybody that came through, you dig what I'm talking about. You know, it's Big Cosmonian. Cloud Kicker, Anakwakayiki. Huh? Hell no, I was never playing. I was never joking. I have fun with this. I was never playing. I just like fighting. Hey, A1, man, you keep doing your two-step, man. Boys is watching, man. Boys is watching. Always stay fair and always be 100, man, and you'll be all right in this game. You dig what I'm talking about? Don't ever play favorites, man. Just stand on truth. It don't need no good. Right? You're going to watch everybody else melt to the side while you still standing on truth. Because truth is your crutch. It's not yours. I mean, truth don't need you as a crutch. Truth, you going to stand on truth. Yeah. You dig what I'm talking about? All in time. None of this is by mistake or happenstance or mischance or the fact that the universe is run mathematically and works all together in unison, right? Mathematically shows that there's a mind. There is no mathematics without a mind first to think them up. Who thought up the distance from the earth to the sun? Who placed them there? And where was you when that happened? Think about your role that you actually play in this so-called, you know what I mean? Not even in so-called, in reality, right? Because see, you don't know how infinitesimal you are, right? Till you learn how big you are. And you don't know how grand you are till you learn how small and infinitesimal you are. Huh? That's the left and the right, the up and the down, the give and the take, the male and the female, the light and the dark. It's the great quote unquote duality, and it's in you. Every book, every Buddha, every Jesus, every Brahma was talking about you. It was all metaphysical, all metaphorical, all allegorical for real events, real time.
You was touching on some of the I got a book coming out here like in the next 2 weeks. I was touching on some of that in there though, especially how nothing is by accident. Like the universe is run off mathematics. I was talking about how you think what you doing only affects you. Shout out Ashley, appreciate you, Ashley. Shout out Omar, appreciate you, big dog. I was talking about how, you know, people, they go around spewing anger, venom, throwing slander on people. And they think like it doesn't really affect like everything as a whole. Like they
Right.
think they're only throwing rocks in a pond, but it's all our water. It's all the same water. Like
Yeah.
so, the venom you spit at somebody on here carries over into their life. It might be the venom that they spit, and 12 people down the line, people are still angry. Like you, motherfuckers don't be realizing the chain of events that they start because we don't have the eyes of God. We'll never see it, but
Through their actions.
yeah, through their actions. But I don't know. It's like I always look at stuff from a bird's eye view. Like I always think like how the birds are flying over laughing at us for dealing in
I
things
think
like
like that
dogmas
too.
and religions, and they're like these
Crazy
people just
part.
don't get it. Like
A1, dig this. It's dope that you put it that way.
Mhm.
Owaspi literally tells us to think like you think God would think.
Mm.
Take the position that you think God would look at this from and judge it.
And that's how I end up having to leave religion.
Exactly the opposite. It's crazy you put it that way because it says look at it from that high view. And this is how it also lets you know if when you're talking to these, having these spiritual experiences, talking to the ancestors, whatever, how to prove if they're of the light or of the dark. Are they of the lower heavens or of the upper resurrection? And how you tell is you listen to the story. The direction tells you where they're coming from. Are they speaking as a entity from the earth, speaking up, telling you about things of the earth, right? Are they finding treasure, finding love? Here's some lottery numbers, anything of the earth, or are they speaking as a God looking down, right? And telling you of the higher heavens. This is how you judge if the spirit that comes to you is in the light or the dark, by listening to what they're telling you and then judging it. Believe it or not, but there is answers to the spiritual world, and it has rhyme, reason, and structure, no different than the real world. So if it don't make sense here, it ain't gonna make no sense there.
Yo, Cosmon is right again, man. The Tarayar, Amaruka. Yo, I ain't gonna front Cosmon with the knowledge that you brought out pertaining to us being here first, us being the indigenous people here, the Teraya, the Amaruka. You cold, yo. I gotta get that to you, brother, man. You cold blooded, man.
And I'm indigenous. Listen,
You
Creator sent his son.
cold blooded. You cold blooded. You are absolutely correct. I'm gonna mute out again, but I just you was right, brother. I'm gonna mute out.
Listen, what you want to understanding is ain't gonna be no one Moses, ain't gonna be no one Abraham, ain't gonna be no one Jesus, no one Yeshua. It's gonna be millions of us to lead the new march. Huh? This is why y'all need to step fearlessly. Huh? Martin wasn't, even though he was scared, he did it. You don't think Malcolm feared for his life? Even so, he did it. Imagine if you got 7 more Malcolms standing next to you. Huh? It's different. Spirituality is different. It's not about the meek. They lied about everything. It's about balance right now. Huh? High physicality and high spirituality all at the same time. Guess what that's called, y'all? Cosmon. It means balance. Creator sent one of his sons. They don't never tell y'all about the prophet. They tell y'all about the prophet of India. They tell you about the prophet of Asia. They tell y'all about the prophet of Mongolian and even Russia, Confucius. Huh? They tell you about the prophets of Africa. They'll never tell you about the prophets of America. What's their name? What they do? Understand your brother, huh? Not nobody else, but I ain't nobody else, brother. I'm your brother. I'm in that line. So what that, see, if I'm your brother and I'm in that line, what that make you? This is what Yeshua was trying to tell y'all when he said the things that I can do, you can do it also great, because he was trying to get y'all to understand that what A1 is saying, all is one, and that if there is a creator, we are all its sons. That's how I can do the same thing Yeshua can do. They always twist up the good one's words. Because he talked like me. He wasn't no punk. He wasn't soft. And listen, let me tell you one thing. Y'all know I don't rock with the Bible like that. But I'm going to tell you one thing I believe in that Bible. One of them stories about Yeshua, I sure enough believe about it. And y'all know I got a whole different understanding about it. But there is a story where this man went into his father's temple. And they had money changers in there. And they was selling chickens and everything. And there's 3-4 money changers in there. And the money changers got to have bodyguards. They said this man lost his goddamn mind and put hands on everybody in there. Y'all don't want to count that as spirituality, do you? I say he got the job done. He whooped on everybody. Listen, let's just say it's 2, right? So we know somebody selling chickens, somebody selling calves, somebody selling lambs. So probably about 3. Each one of them probably got about 3 niggas watching the money. Jesus whooped on about 10 niggas. He said he picked up that lash and beat the shit out of them niggas. I believe that story in the Bible. I believe you can be that fed up, that tired. Huh? Question is, when y'all gonna get tired? 2,000 years, niggas been talking about, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on heaven and in earth. I think true God come back today to ask y'all who ready, who want to build it here in real time, not no pie in the sky. Everybody else get their heaven now. I want mine now and later. When you gonna get tired? When you gonna stop complaining? When you gonna make your own? I'm telling y'all, I got a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track and not your wig pushed back. I got a blueprint to break the capitalistic society. Without busting a shot. I got a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track. Not your wig pushed back. How can you defeat white supremacy in a systemic system that you still in? How do you do it? Don't you think in this time and age in 2026, if God gonna be coming with a goddamn book, he ought to be telling us that stuff. Huh? How to do that without busting a shot. I'm telling you, he did it. And y'all niggas don't want to read. Huh? The same so-called force that gave Jews, Ashkenazi Europeans, the right to go and colonize take a piece of land, right? That same so-called God creative force. Up, huh? And guess what? When the shit hit the fan, we ain't even gonna be here. Gang, out of here. We gone. Better get out of them cities. Because what good people gonna have to realize one day, you just gonna have to realize this. Good people gonna have to get away from bad people one day. Huh? Even the creator tell you niggas to get away from them. Go where the air is clean. Make your own. Worry about what the government do. They gonna always do the wrong thing. They ran by the majority. And the majority has always been and will always forever be the lesser light. Why? Because there are more dumbasses on the world than there are enlightened people. And the majority rules. It's called the Republic. Huh? Do y'all currently live in a republic? Anybody? Anybody? Of course you do. In that system, you're going to have to wake the fuck up. You're going to have to get with some like-minded people, and you're just going to have to go do your own thing. Or it ain't going to work. Or you trying to fix a system that ain't broke. It's meant to keep you messed up on the bottom. Racism is systemic. White people don't even know they doing it. They not doing it. It's people doing it to them. They dumb them down just like they dumbed us down. Taught us how to be good workers, not good bosses. None of us learned financial literacy in high school. Unless you had a true liberal education. Who didn't have one of them? Did you pay for it? How many of us 20,000 or better in debt? From trying to get a piece of paper where these people say they can master you, or you have the ability now to turn around and regurgitate what they taught you. Why do you think they call it a master?
Cosma.
Yo.
Godia Nagode.
What does that mean?
That was the yeah. Basically, that's what I'm saying. My pronunciation, but it's the Hausa.
Okay, what's up with the Hausa? Shout out to the Hausa.
I was just saying, basically, thank you.
Oh man, salute, man. This ain't for me. None of this mine, bro. Creator gave me this wealth of knowledge to tell my people. And guess what? This the dope part is the more I tell y'all, the more I get. Ain't that fair? Ain't that fair? I'm telling you, man, our creator good, bro. He good. That thing that they got wrapped up in them books, that ain't the creator. Fact is, if you gotta believe in it at all, it's false. Uh-oh. If anybody ever seen it, it's false. If it ate anything, it's false. If it's in the shape of a man, it's false. If it has a throne, it's false. You can't see the ever-present. Can you see photons? Not before they're ionized. And yet they are everywhere. There's a part of this thing that you can see and a part of this thing you can't see, but it's all one thing. That's what A1 telling y'all. Get back in touch with that oneness, but that oneness start in you. I start with balancing you. A lot of people don't want to hear this, but the toughest part gonna be your diet. Y'all don't understand how crucial diet is to spirituality. It's also the cause of war. I know y'all not gonna believe that. I know it's a stretch. But you are what you eat, right? Huh? If you are carnivorous, you are eating what's in the blood. What's in our current food? Meat stock. Adrenochrome-based blood. They shot this thing in the head, hung it upside down, and bled it out. You don't think that holds any genetic DNA memory? That's why they tell you don't eat the blood. Because it actually has DNA memory. They call it ACTG, building blocks of life. Yeah. OWASP explains it as ESPA, or a spiritual record. What we understand is DNA. Huh? Your DNA records events. This is why they tell you treat your wife good while she's pregnant. All right? Because what she goes through, the child goes through. So if she's fretting, the child comes out now panicky. Anxiety problems. Things like that. Cause and effect. All right? Yeah, man, we gonna be all right. Everybody gonna be all right, man. No, you can't see photons, brother. You can't. You can't see photons. Guess what? The only time you can see a photon is when it's ionized, and it's no longer a photon, it's light. You see light. You don't see photons. Right? Light is the result of an ionized photon. Huh? It's the result. It's the effect. All right? This is why there can be no vacuums. No true vacuums. Huh? Because even in these places that they saying is dark and there's nothing there, there's photons there. That's another way that you can prove that there's a creator. Because the creator says he is all. He was all was, all is, all shall ever be. To my understanding, there is no outside of all. So if he is all things and all things are one, negatively, you would prove the creator by the fact that there is no such thing as nothing. Point at nothing. Give me a handful of nothing. Draw some nothing. Ain't no such thing. Because even where you think there's air, there's air. There's oxygen, hydrogen, H2O there. And then even in your hand, there's photons. There is no such thing as nothing. And even in the places where you think there's nothing, it's only what they know as potential energy. Huh? All was, is, ever shall be. Huh? And the all spoke. Huh? And motion was and is and ever shall be. That's why they said the Creator spoke. Because speech is motion. All right. We ain't gonna keep diving for too long, man. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out my brother A1, man. Y'all go to Cosmon Cal, man. Tired. Cosmon Cal TV, salute over there, man. Make sure y'all thumb up the video and share this out, man. You dig what I'm talking about? Share this out.
Nah, you raise a good point, Cosmon. You know what I'm saying? What I need to do, I do need to study more. I do need to study more. You know what I'm saying?
The GOAT. I see you, GOAT. Love you too, big sis.
And shalom to
baby
GD
daddy.
and Capone too. Shalom to my brother.
Shalom, GD and Capone. Shalom,
Yeah, that's my brother right there. Yeah, that's one of the guys. You know, probably from back in the day.
right,
But we ain't on that no more. Cosmo, I know what I'm talking about.
right.
I ain't gonna get that kind of lifestyle no more reverence.
I'm just saying, what's understood don't need to be spoken.
Facts. But no, Cosmo, you know what I'm saying? I muted out and I was listening the whole time of what you were saying, and you know what I'm saying? I could tell, even though sometimes we can agree, and a lot of the times we can disagree, depending on, I ain't gonna say our philosophy, and I'm not gonna even say our spiritual belief. I'm talking about as far as what we stand on, as far as our square. You know what I mean? And the people that we say that we are. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I could tell if I was to come to the D, and I said, look, I need to make a quick run to the store. I got my family here. I got my wife. I got my stepson
They couldn't possibly be in better hands.
Listen, exactly.
They couldn't if it was yours.
You a brother. You a brother I would trust. You a brother I could trust. And like I said, even though we don't, like I said, our ideologies and our what some people would call our belief systems are different. I could feel comfortable, and I could be 100% sure when I leave, by the time I get back, my family's gonna be intact, everything's gonna be intact. And guess what? You gonna be fed. Thank you. That's what I was just gonna say. They're gonna be fed good, treated good, and that hospitality is gonna be A1.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. You ain't got
Facts, man. You know, I can rock with you. And plus, you already know how brothers from Chicago and how brothers from the D get down.
You know already.
And yeah, man, we love each other, man. Half of my family from right next door.
And you know,
and some of my other family, they over there, Milwaukee, St. Louis,
the
Detroit,
whole loop.
Flint.
Yep.
And like I said, even
in between. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Don't forget.
Exactly, man.
Cleveland
So
and all that. You know,
you know,
get them.
Yeah, man.
Cincy. Shout out to Cincy too.
Cincinnati, Cleveland.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Toledo. Shout out Toledo.
Toledo.
You know what I mean? Shout out all my brothers beyond the border. You know,
What's that
as a
other?
fan,
What's that other? What's that other little town that Braun from? In Ohio?
Dayton. Or Akron.
Akron. Yeah, Akron. Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out
Brother-
Dayton and shout out Youngstown. You dig what I'm talking about?
And
Hey,
Youngstown. Youngstown,
care.
Ohio.
I don't care what
Yep.
they talk about. Listen, I know,
Yep.
I am a diehard Michigan fan, so it's hard for me to give Ohio props on anything. but I will tell you this, boy, I got love for Dayton and I got love for Youngstown. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all my people for sure.
Yeah, Youngstown, Ohio, man. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Straight up, man.
Dayton
Straight up,
and
man.
Youngstown. I got love. They love Cosmonian.
Yeah.
Shout out to you know, shout out
The
to you.
Dayton boys. Remember back in the day, the Dayton boys?
They was from Flint.
Yeah, they was from Flint.
Yeah,
My nigga MT Breed.
yeah, he was from Flint.
Flint, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love for for all my guys from the Midwest.
Yeah, from the Midwest, man, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Let's go get back to a love thing. You dig what I'm talking about? It is. You dig what I'm talking about?
Facts, man.
You know what I mean? Let's go get back to a love thing. I remember when they used to throw I remember when they used to throw the gangster family reunions and all that. You dig what I'm saying? So I've been getting love for a long time, man, and showing love for a long time, and it's gonna rebound. And we just gotta go through what we gotta go through. You dig what I'm talking about? And I don't think it's necessarily what we gonna go through. I think it's the society. I think it's the government.
Exactly.
They're going to take a fall. They're going to
that's just kind of piggybacking off of what you're saying, Cosmo. At the end of the day, every great society has to come to their fall if they're not being righteous.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to come to a fall. It's gonna have to come to an end, and then the people that stand on righteous business is gonna have to come into power.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not sure everybody really wants to see the revolution that they calling for.
I agree.
Because hey man, this thing can get ugly fast. You dig what I'm saying? So you dig what I'm saying? I would advise the people, stay out the way.
Well, it's just like you said, Cosmo. In order for things to get good, they're gonna have to get ugly first. And the ugly we talking about is the ugly a lot of people don't want to see. They don't want no parts of that. It has to, exactly. So it's eventually gonna have to happen. But the thing is, when the things get ugly and that time do happen, that's gonna be the time that I can finally rejoice. Because that's when I know that we as a people, we gonna come back into our power. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But
what's that? What's she say? Hold on. I was just looking. My bad. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, Cosmo, real quick, because I really never had a dialogue with GDN Capone. Hey, hold on. You know what's crazy? You know what's super crazy? The reason why, like, I consider GDN Capone as one of my brothers. Yo, GDN Capone looks exactly like my brother, Russell Gene Kerr from Morgan Park off the south side over there, in Morgan Park, up
I'm
in the
willing to
Wild
bet
Hunted,
GDN.
up
I'm willing to bet you a
up in the
dollar to
Wild
a
Hunted.
donut.
I'm probably related to. I'm probably
No,
related
I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna,
to the
I ain't
guy.
going all that far, but I'm willing to bet you a dollar to the donut, right? A dollar to a donut. The GDN from the south side too.
I could already tell. On his lingo on where he from. Not only that, not only that. Like I said, when my brother, when my older brother, left the crib when we were staying up north in Chicago, off of Wilson and Sheridan, but our street was directly, it was Agatite on the north side, but our train stop was Wilson and Sheridan. That's uptown. That's the uptown area, north side of Chicago. And my brother left. My oldest, that I was raised with, left when he was 14. He was 14, and I was like maybe 6 or 7 years old, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And he left, and he went out south to Morgan Park, to where his father, because we got the same mother, but my brother Gene had a different father. So when he left, and I remember when my brother left, he said, "Look, whatever y'all need, whenever y'all want something, call me. I'm a hop, skip, and a jump away. I jump on the damn ride. And I shoot straight to the north side." You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, when GDN Capone put that picture, when he had the suit, when he had the tie on, not the tie, it was the bow tie. I swear to God, I'm gonna put a picture. Well, I don't know if I want to put my brother on Front Street like that, but GDN Capone looks exactly like my brother Gene. We call him Gino. But GDN Capone look exactly like my brother. And that's why, I always tell, when I see GDN Capone, I always make sure I tell my brother Shalom, show the brother respect and stuff like that. But yeah, man, but it's like I was telling you, even though, people may judge me by my name, because like I told y'all, when I was born, we all grew, well, except for my oldest brother, me and my other brother Kareem, we grew up in Islam. We went to the mosque over there off of Stony Island. I believe it was a mosque over there off of like 87th and Stony Island out south. And so we came up in that. You know what I'm saying?
I did too. You dig what I'm talking about? My father's side of the family is Islamic, and my mother's side is Christian. So I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like back where I was taking those notes down on what you was telling me about the Toltec, the Natchez, the DeSoto, back from the origins from the 1530s and everything. Because, I had my notepad out. I was taking them. And a lot of things that you were saying is what my grandmother was telling me. And that's why I found like really ironic. And I was like, how in the hell is Cosmon saying this stuff? And a lot of things that he's saying is stuff that my grandmother told me.
The crazy part is, the thing about truth is, it be like you already know it. When you hear it, it sit well with you. Like, dang, I heard that some damn where before. Or, dang, I knew that. Even before he said it, like, dang, I knew he said that. How he know? And then you think about it, Grandma told you. Uncle Bill told you. Auntie Pumpsy. I really do got an auntie named Pumpsy. You did what I'm talking about. Shout out my baby. That was my baby there too. And
Shalom to Auntie Pumps. Shalom to Auntie Pumps.
Auntie Pumpsy. You dig what I'm saying? They was telling us this stuff, and they was just telling us. And it don't never stick really because you don't have a reference for it. Well, Omar, you my age, so we got schooled up. We was damn near, nigga. We was red, black, and green. We was black ass, African ass niggas. Even though our grandmas and great grandmas told us about being Indian.
Yep.
Our great granddaddies told us about being Indian. But in school, coming up, late 80s, we was with the keys, sissy. You dig what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
So we got.
I graduated 97. I graduated. So to I don't want to give it all away, but I graduated high school in 1997.
I graduated in 96.
There you go.
So we damn near neck to neck, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I graduated 97.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I ain't lying.
Yeah, brother. I know that, but I could tell just on how you was talking, you was from my era.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no disrespect or no knockoff of people that's not from our era. I'm just saying, I really embrace the era that I grew up in.
Yeah,
it's
different. We the last of the real OGs.
Different. Yeah, it's almost what they call last of a dying breed.
We the last of it.
Last of a dying breed. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I'm from the trenches, boy.
Yeah,
I'm from out south, but from
my
up
babies
north.
didn't grow up in the trenches. I did,
and you know that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And I commend a man that can get himself up out that situation and give his shorties a better chance at being successful and a better chance at getting a better education. I grew up CPS, Chicago Public Schools, CPS. It's my joint up north. Kilmer up north. Sullivan up north. Joan F. Rye up north.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just grateful that I was, that I had the upbringing that I did. That way,
our era, right? They call us GNX, right?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah. I don't like that.
You know what they've been calling us? They've been calling us to fuck around and find out a generation.
Yo, Cosmo. Hey, man. You just might be my even though I don't agree with the OI speed, you just might be my brother from a different mother, because
what I'm gonna do is keep it real first. Before anything.
I can respect that. I'm
gonna keep it real. You dig what I'm talking about? And I don't care about what nobody believes. The issue good.
Yeah, I mean, just but that goes back to what I said about you. That goes back to say, if you invited me out to the D and I brought my family out there, I could feel comfortable to say, okay, I'm finna go to the store right quick.
Yeah.
I'm finna grab this and I'm finna grab this. My family gonna stay there, and I could feel confident that nothing's gonna happen to my family.
For sure.
Nothing. For sure. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing to do with no ideology or nothing. It just goes back to deal with if a brother is a solid brother or not, if he's a genuine brother or not, if he stand on business or not, if he stand on righteousness or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up though, brother. Straight up.
Listen, the thing is, regardless of your ideology, right? We both, believe we praying or interacting with the Most High. You dig what I'm talking about? The Great Spirit. You dig what I'm saying? The Creator. And we both trying to walk on that path. You just got it from this view, and I'm coming at it from this view. But guess what? The path, you dig what I'm talking about, to truth ain't slim. It's not thin. The path wide. And it's got various pathways to get the truth. This is why you got to be cognizant and give your brothers some leeway, right? And a little consideration that, you know, they came up where they came up to in the environment that they came up with, and they had to learn or unlearn whatever it is that they was taught to. And maybe they not even at the point where they have got to the point where they figure that they need to unlearn and relearn what they've always been taught. Because I when you really start getting knowledge yourself, you really start understanding that shit, I've been lied to. You know what I mean? That's the hurtful part, that I got duped. And not only me, I'm not hurting for me. I'm out of the trick and I'm still living. But you got great grandmama caught up in this. She gave money every day of her life to church every Sunday. Still got her. But see, the thing is, she did the best to what she could with what she had. And that makes you good. Huh? That makes you on the path. That keeps you in resurrection. Upwards and outwards. Up, not back down to the earth. Up, out. That's the point. That's the whole goal. You know what I mean? And tying back to your Aboriginal history gets you to that understanding. Because first thing you gonna learn over here in America, regardless to whatever you talking about, don't matter how many wars you fought and everything, none of that, how many inventions you came with, all them people, every one of your ancestors never praised the God. Huh? They praise the God maker, the Great Spirit. This is why this is called the land of the Great Spirit, Amuraka. So-called plumed serpent. Ooh. And plumed being a visual of an angelic being flying through the air. Serpent being something smart, guile, right, of the earth, but base, right? So, you know, something physical in a sense, but with spiritual attributes or heavenly or angelic attributes, right?
Good.
That's what great the plume serpent, the visual of the writing hints to. This is why they say it's plume serpent, but it's actually Great Spirit, right? And that's why they call him Gichi. And to prove that we never praise the God in America, we have a whole system that teaches you that man becomes God. Why would we ever praise God when we know he our granddaddy? Huh? Why would you ever praise God when this ain't nothing but Uncle Joe? See, they told you something different than what it was. See, they got you praising the creation and not the creator. God is the creation. God ain't nothing more than what you gonna be in time to come. It's a level, a rank, a position, a job, a title. It's all God is. Right? But they taught you to praise it and to fear it, when in fact you become it.
Good point, Cosmon. Good point. And shalom to Mega Bloodbath. Peace to the chat. Shalom, Mega Bloodbath. Deshaun LaFay. Love y'all. Good night. Okay, good night. Have a good night, Deshaun LaFay. Titan said what he said. My guy A1.
He said, unless you don't know what's on 7 Mile and Grass.
So 7 Mile and Grady. Hey, Cosmo, speak on that right quick, because I want to hear what you had to say, because I know 7th Mile And Gratiot, that's Detroit. So go
Yeah, that's
ahead, brother. Go
it's
ahead, brother.
it's not, I can tell you from somewhere. It's Gratiot. That's how you say that, not Gratiot. 7 Mile and Gratiot. Well, right there is a City Trends. It's a McDonald's. On the other corner is a Church's Chicken, and then it's a Plaza on the next corner that got the Foot Locker and all that stuff in it. You dig what I'm talking about? And yeah, man, I shit. I'm basically, well, I'm kind of in between 7 Mile and 8 Mile right now.
Yo, body artist 999
That's
tripping.
my
He's
hood. Yeah, that's my
salute,
hood.
hold on. So salute to all the brothers from the D, man. Those man, y'all are some good brothers, man. You know, straight up and down, man. You know, and you know, you always gotta get a D to salute on how my brother Cosman salute me. When I tell my brother Cosman, I say shalom, brother. He be like, yo, Omar, what up, though? That's what I know a nigga from the D. So salute to all my brothers. Salute to 9999 too, man. Love y'all brothers, man. But go ahead. Keep dropping that knowledge, Cosman. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, that's it. No, man, I ain't gonna beat them to death, man. You dig what I'm talking about? I think we done cooked. We done cooked enough, man. We didn't hit them boys with the paprika, some chopped up onions. We hit them with the bell peppers, yellow bell peppers. You dig what I'm talking about? We done hit them with the seasoning. You dig what I'm talking about? And put that warate on top of that thing. You dig what I'm talking about? And then dipped it in some yum sauce. So I don't think we got to really do too much more cooking. We just need to let it set in. You dig what I'm saying? One thing they know I'm not. They know I'm not lying. Whatever you said, you ain't got to believe a word Cosmo say. But when I'm saying it to you, you don't feel like I'm lying to you, because I'm not. I ain't telling you nothing I don't know. Not nothing I believe. No subjective opinion about it. Just what I can point at. What's real. And everything I say that's real, me and Omar can feel it. Me and Body Artist can feel it. Me and A1 can feel it. When you say something, it sit well, that's true, it sit well with you, whether you like it or not. Right? You be like, well, damn, that nigga said what? Some crazy shit. He just said something crazy you ain't never heard before. Crazy. It sounds crazy how he said it. But then that stuff will eat at you till you go look. Something telling you, man, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. It'll eat at you till you look. He said, "Yeah, let him know when the good stuff ready."
Yeah. From the looks of it, Cosman 9999. That nigga in your vicinity, Jack.
Yeah, in the hood.
Yeah. He's staying still down there.
I can
He's
tell
still down there.
Nigga say, nigga, unless you can tell me what's on the corner, Sam. In grass, and I already know what he's talking about.
Yeah, and that's crazy too, Cos. That's crazy too, Cos, because I remember when I used to blow down to the D, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, back in the 90s, my peoples was up in the Brewsters.
Damn, that was a long time ago. The Brewsters was still up.
I don't think they up no more, right?
No, hell no. They've been down a while. Long time.
Yeah.
30 years?
Yeah. That was damn near around the same time that was around the same time they started tearing down the blue buildings back in Chicago when it came to Cabrini.
I did this right in 2007. I came up there and they still had the little Lowe's. You know the Lowe's, okay, like when you downtown.
They the two
Right.
flats. They the two. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Those aren't the big buildings.
no,
Those I want to, yeah, those are one I want to say. There was the red brick. They had the two flat and the three. They had the two. They had the single. They had the single flat, the two flat, and the three flat. It didn't go above the three flat. Now, once you go back to a certain part of Cabrini, then you get into the 10 stories, the 15-story buildings.
yeah, no,
But
I'm
that's
talking about the one that's more closer to downtown. You
yeah,
dig what I'm talking about? Where they had the
damn
little
near right
Lowe's.
there. Yeah, right
Nigga
there.
told
Those
me
are
to
the
straighten my head up one time, man.
yeah, it was a color. It was a color. Those was the
They was like little brown, like little pork and beans or something, like little brownish kind of little Lowe's. You dig what I'm talking about? And because I went up, never mind, man. I don't even want to tell you why I was there, but I had to.
I know,
had to
nigga.
find some
I
treacle,
know,
right?
I know, nigga, but go ahead.
I had to find some treacle, right? And we end up getting on these bikes. You dig what I'm talking about? And we ran into the Lowe's and ended up running to my man's. He was all cool. Shout out to the G's, man. And you dig what I'm talking about? But that nigga told me, oh, hold on, homie. Straighten that hat up. You don't know where you at? You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, you right. You dig what I'm talking? You right. You dig what I'm saying? But shout out them boys, man. You dig what I'm talking about? That stuff, none of that stuff is there, man. None of the Lowe's is there. You know, what is that big it's a street, I think it's called Union. They run downtown, they got the hotels on it. Is it University or is it Union?
You talking about Wacker? Is it Wacker Drive Union? Or is it State? Or is it State
It might
Street?
be
Or is
Union
it State?
because it kind of come
Is
off
the
the turn. You know how it curved downtown and it kind of spin around?
Yeah, that's the Dan Ryan.
Yeah. It kind of do the curve, but all the like the like downtown shit, you know what I mean, is right there. You dig what I'm talking about? All the buildings and Holiday Inns, you right downtown. You dig what I'm talking about? And you go, the crazy part is you go 3-4 blocks. You dig what I'm talking about from downtown, you in the Lowe's.
Oh well, all that area would be the subdivision of Cabrini Green, or you can call it the subdivision. Even coming down when you're getting closer by the lake would be the low end. The low end, and then Cabrini. Because the thing is, if you notice, when you up on the L, when you on the L, as soon as you hit where Chicago Bulls play at. Ain't no more. All the white folks get off the L, and then you got to take that ride all the way. And I think the last stop was 95th.
Is the L the one that's in the air?
Yeah. So in Chicago we got both. We got the subway to where on certain stops you gotta walk underneath the ground, and then you got certain stops to where it's the L. So the L it would be a viaduct. So the viaduct had the entrance, you pay the toll, and you got to walk up to the elevated train. That's all the L mean. The L just mean it's an elevated train. So when you go and pass all the stops, particularly up north, and then some spots when you out west, you on an elevated system. But then depending on how far, when you going from the north side and you headed out south, you start off on the L, and then as soon as you hit, I know you pass the Cubs Stadium, that's Claiborne. You pass Clybourne, and then once you hit that first stop on the south side, where the Bull Stadium was, and then once you pass that, then you hit the L system, to where it's a two-way, to where in the middle of the freeway, on the middle of the freeway, you got the train going, and it's caged off, and then you got the cars on a freeway / expressway going south, and got it going north. So if you follow it going north, that's when you see, hold on, how many times you see you on the expressway or the highway, and then you got the thing that's pushing up from the subway, and then once you hit that certain stop, the L system go forward to the south side, and then you on that middle passage. So you could be on the train, and you look to your left, you see the cars on the expressway going south, and you look on your left, and you see the cars on the expressway going north. That's and that's when you ride it to the end of the line, head out south. The end of the line, I think was still, it's still got to be 95th. Yeah, it's still got to be 95th. The end of the line when you ride the rail. See, the whole thing is called the rail. We call it the rail. The rail is a train system, but you got the subway, and you still got the L. The L is the elevated, and the subway is when you go to your stop, and you got to walk underneath ground.
Yeah, they was calling it the rail and the L. They were saying both things.
Yeah.
And
that's what we call it.
Back in the days, you dig what I'm talking
blue
about.
Line, we got the blue line, red line, and green line.
Word. Back in the days, you dig what I'm talking about. I used to roll through the Shy. You dig what I'm talking about. My little homie used to take me up to I think it's the north side. They used to get, this is back when I used to eat meat and shit. It was they used to get what's called Jewtown Polishes. You ever had a Jewtown Polish sausage? Omar?
Hold on, my bad. What you say, G?
I said, have you ever had a Jewtown Polish sausage?
brother. I used to get the Jewtown Polish, and then whenever I did go down to Jewtown, I always know I had to carry cash, because not only I used to go to Jewtown to shop, because Jewtown got its name because you can Jew them down.
Yeah.
So you walk into one store, you walk into one clothing store, they got all they got all of the Air Fazos up there. You know, we call them the Air Force Ones, of course. You know, Chicago, New York didn't make it famous. Chicago made the G Fazos, Air Force Ones famous. Right. But anyway, yeah, you walk in there, you already had your cash in your pocket, so you walk into a store, and you know they show you the rack, and you be like, okay, you don't get one pair. You will say, okay, I need 5 pair. But you will say, okay, I just went down to Tony's. Yeah. Tony's had them. Tony said that I can get 5 pair for $250. What you gonna do me?
You gonna do?
Oh, yeah. Well, I could do you this and that. What are you gonna pay with? Nigga, I got buku cold hard cash in my pocket. Let's talk. Let's deal. And that's what they call when you willing and dealing, and then you Jew them down. Oh, he said I can get it. He said I can get it for $320, $285. Oh, okay. I give him to you $275.
I can do it for $250 out the door, my friend. Habibi. You hurry up, come on.
You Jew them down. You Jew them down. And then the custom to what we do at the end of the day, when we go to Jewtown and we done shopping, we got all our bags. Nick, and of course, I ain't from the Jewtown area, so me and my guys, we had to stay strapped up. But you know what I'm saying? You get done shopping. You go to one of the spots. You get a Jewtown Polish. You might get a piece of puff or something like that. Yeah. Jewtown Polish. You eat good, and you hop right back on the line. The L, the line.
Man, I
the
never
rail,
got that, man. Y'all
and
niggas
you
ride that bitch religiously.
and you go back. Hold on, 24/7. You never hold on. You in the shot. You never stuck nowhere. You ain't stuck.
Man, no,
You can ride that mug, but the repercussions on like how we was talking earlier.
yeah,
The repercussions of riding that mug when you in an area that's not yours. You may hold on. You might have a long ride home, and that long ride home is not a good ride home. You 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to throw down. Nigga might pull a razor blade out and slice your first down, you slice your triple fat goose open, your goddamn feathers splatter all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga. But a nigga got that thing. Hey, Slocky. Hold on now. But you know what I'm saying? That's how it went down. But yo, I love the food. I miss the food. Yeah, you get that Jewtown Polish, or else they had another spot. You didn't even have the Jewtown. You had the Maxwell Street, which one? Maxwell was right there, damn near on Jewtown. It was Maxwell Street. You can either call it a Jewtown Polish or a Maxwell Street Polish. Same goddamn thing. It's still the same Jewtown community to where all them Jews, all of them own the whole shopping district that you walk down. And what it is, you know, you can barter and trade too. You didn't necessarily have to come with cash.
It's still like that to this day.
You can barter. You can barter.
It's still like that to this day. You just gotta, be, aware. Hit them people with the muzzle when you're done. You dig what I'm talking about? Hit them with a muzzle and do good business. You dig what I'm talking about? You'll be all right, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Yo, 999 know what time it is too.
Yeah. Now the crazy part is I don't even eat
that Italian beef was raw though too. That Italian beef was
different.
That's good eating. That's good eating.
What you know about Harold's with the medium sauce?
Man, listen here, Cosma. Whenever I go to Harold's, I tell them I want my chicken. I want it fried hard. I want the salt and pepper. Hold on. I want it fried hard. I want my chicken fried hard, and I want salt and pepper, extra mound sauce, and I want my French fries soaked. I tell them soaked. And I want and I want my 2 pieces of white bread soaked with my fries.
Y'all diabolical.
Yeah. Everybody know about Harold's. I grew. Yo, we had one of the original Harold's. I think we had the Harold's. That joint was, I think we had Harold's. I think it was 27 or 30 something up north. It was right off of Sheridan and Wilson. It was 2 blocks away from the Mickey D's up north. Yeah, man. Hey, man, you making me hungry, man. God damn it. You're making a nigga hungry than the mud, Jack. Yeah. Yeah, that red hot, that Chicago. Yo. And I gotta give respect. to the Detroit, the tavern style pizza up in Detroit too. Smack hard than a mug too. Smack hard than a mug. Straight up. That Detroit too. And then if you even push down further, up into if you put first up into Michigan, and then not say along Ohio, you get the motherfucking conies. The motherfucking conies. Woo! Man, I get the chili. I get the chili with the extra onions up.
Get you all the way to go.
Yeah. A1 know about that. That nigga went, that nigga A1 still owe me my Coney, man. That nigga A1 still owe me my Coney with the extra onions, the extra chili up on that bun.
Yeah. Yeah, for
All right, yo.
all y'all that still eat meat, yeah, Pizzapopolis is good, but Pizzapopolis ain't the best. If you really want to get the best deep dish Detroit style pizza, you got to go to a place when you come up here called Clover Leaf. And if you can, get to the sit down one off Gratiot and 9 Mile, in between 9 and 10 Mile. That's the one you want to go to. It's just different. I can't explain it to you. I can't explain why this shit tastes like somebody Italian grandmama is chained in the back of this goddamn restaurant. You dig what I'm talking about? I can't figure out why every time I walk in here, I just hear this little Italian music playing. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I don't know. It's the freshest stuff you ever tasted in your life. It's crazy.
Salaki, GD, and Capone is right. Yeah, it's that medium sauce. No. No. My bad. I said the medium. See, GD and Capone, I'm so hyped because I missed the crib so much. Salaki, I made the mistake. I said the medium. Yeah, it's the mild sauce. It's the mild. So yeah, I usually get I usually get the salt and pepper. I tell them I want my joint fried extra hard, salt and pepper, mild sauce, and I want it wet. So yeah, wet would more be like, I want a lot of sauce on it. Or even if I get my beef, I like my Italian beef. I like it wet.
I want
what I'm saying?
Wet.
Yeah. GD and Capone getting hungry in the mug too. Hey, man, I'm gonna have to say y'all brothers, man. Shalom, man. My rib over here. She telling me now I gotta get these last damn taxes up in here, man. I gotta get them my goddamn account number, man, so I can put this Joan in. I need my phone, man. But
go ahead, do your thing,
man. Hey, man, listen, man. Let me tell y'all brothers now. I know we be disagreeing, but I think that I know. We got more in common.
Yeah,
on things that we can find in common on some of the small things that we can argue on, man. And man, Shalom, man, man, I got a lot of respect for y'all brothers, and I love y'all brothers, man. Straight up from the heart, man. Straight up from the heart, man.
And
love y'all brothers, man.
And then we got to steel sharpen steel. Iron sharpen iron.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
In this thing, sometimes it ain't gonna be peaches and cream. You dig what I'm talking about? Man. And like Owaspi say, man must learn to overcome evil all on his own. Huh? How else could you be a just God if you can't overcome the evil yourself? The point is to be able to dominate all things below you. That's what a God is. He runs an earth where man is. This ain't the only one. Well, I don't want to get into that. But you dig what I'm saying? Your creator ain't pigeonholed in one little solar system in a great galaxy inside of a universe. He not pigeonholed. He is it. Inside, outside, everything. It's just a part. And it's a part you can see and a part you can't see. Right? As soon as we start loving on the part we can see that look like us, we're going to be all right. Till then, salute to y'all, man. Cosmonian. I'm out this thing, man. Love, light, balance.